on Russia's two largest oil companies, Rosneft and Lukoil, in a move aimed at pressuring Moscow to end the war in Ukraine. Speaking at the White House alongside NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, Trump said the sanctions are tremendous and designed to push for peace. The sanctions imposed by the US Treasury will freeze the company's assets in the United States and block all transactions with them. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said the action targets the Kremlin's war funding and called for an immediate ceasefire. Trump said nearly 88,000 soldiers were killed last week in the war, calling it ridiculous and insisting that if he were president 4 years ago, the war would never have started. When asked why the sanctions were being elevated now, Trump said it was time after months of waiting. I have my colleague Brian back with me. Brian, what can you tell us about this one?
Yes, as of now, US President Donald Trump has announced sweeping new sanctions against Russia's two largest oil companies, that is Rosneft and Lukoil, and in a bid that is to pressure Moscow into ending the war in Ukraine. And this move is unveiled after months of stalled diplomacy and mounting frustration over Russian President Vladimir Putin's action, which marks also one of the most significant economic measures that has been taken by Washington since the conflict began. Not only that, even White House NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte also said that it is a very big day and there are tremendous sanctions and they are very strong ones targeting two biggest oil companies, which even was backed by President Trump, that he said during this very interaction with at the White House. And even it was said that they are hoping that the war would be settled, and they looked at various forms of military aid, including missiles, but they said that that wouldn't be necessary, and they want to see both sides that take the line that has been formed over time and they go home. Not only that, even US Treasury Department confirmed that Rosneft and Lukoil are now designated entities, effectively freezing their assets in the US and even prohibiting American individuals or entities from engaging in any financial transactions with them. And additionally, all entities owned 50% or more by either companies are automatically blocked, regardless of whether they are separately listed by the Office of Foreign Assets Control. And even there was a statement also that was given by the Treasury, said that the sanctions aim to degrade the Kremlin's ability to raise revenue for its war machine and even weaken Russia's economy. Yes.
Brian, stay on with me. Now, US President Donald Trump